All right, coach. Every coach right now is hearing the same thing. Use AI, use ChatGPT. AI is changing football. But here's the problem. Most of the people talking about it have never called a game, never built a practice plan, never sat in a staff room at midnight trying to solve real football problems. So coaches open ChatGPT or Gemini, ask it for a game plan, and get generic garbage back. But what if you could actually build an AI assistant that thinks like your staff? One that understands your terminology, your system, your opponent, and the actual problems you're trying to solve every week. That changes everything. And today I'm going to show you what that can actually look like right here on the Varsity Edge. Coach, welcome to the Varsity Edge. If you're new to the channel, I'm Coach Coltharp. I've been doing YouTube and CoachTube and coaching books since around 2019. And this is my new channel, the Varsity Edge, that I started about a year and a half ago. And we're just now getting to the point where we're doing regular uploads over here. You may have seen me back in the day on 92 Mesh Group or Air Raid Nation, which is now One Back Football. Really excited about that content. You can go look that up and see some of the old Air Raid content we do. But Varsity Edge is just different. Varsity Edge is about coaching education. It's not necessarily about scheme and things like that. It's about how you organize your systems, using technology to make your life easier. And for me, sharing the things that I've learned over my 25-year career to help you be a different and better coach. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I wish you would. About 65% of you guys who are watching the videos haven't subscribed. And if you're returning to the channel, we're doing some new things here. We just dropped 2 full-length videos that otherwise would have been on CoachTube. We're going to start putting our full-length videos right here on the YouTube channel so that you can watch those here for free. And then all the stuff that goes with them will be over on the varsityedge.com. If you haven't looked at the website, I wish you would. There's a bunch of free coaching tools over there for you. There's also a members area which you can join to get a lot of the really cool stuff that we've developed. Like one of the things we're going to talk into today's video, and doing that also helps me support building these videos here because we're not doing CoachTube and things like that anymore. Check down in the description. I have link to the website, link to my books. Other than that, let's jump into today's video. Drop a like, subscribe, and we're going to talk today about building our ultimate football AI assistant coach. All right, coach, so let's talk about building your AI football coach. And I think one of the biggest mistakes guys make when they first start off is they treat AI like Google, like you're just searching things. And so that's kind of one of the biggest problems. You're just like, hey, tell me this, tell me that. And it just gives you kind of like Google searches, and that's not how you do it. The first thing you want to do is you want to build your GPT. So today's video is going to concentrate on ChatGPT for, there's other AIs and other ways to do that, but I use ChatGPT for my football stuff. And so the first thing you want to do is you want to build your GPT, and I have a comprehensive guide on how to build your GPT over in the members section of the varsityedge.com. So you can check that out after the video. The link will be in the description. That actually shows you step by step how to do this, what we're talking about today. So the first thing you want to do is you want to build your GPT. You don't have to have a ton of knowledge on how to do it. It's really kind of a no-brainer. You just kind of go over, you click GPT and create your own. You can make it private. You can make it public. You can share it to people, which is pretty cool. So, building your GPT is the first thing, because that's where you're really going to turn it into somebody who's one of your guys. And I talk about this all the time in my book, Build Your Brand. We talk about, creating organized, teachable systems that you can either monetize or use to teach other coaches and players. This is where you want to take your GPT and you want to load your system. You want to load your offensive playbook, your defensive playbook, any call sheets that you've developed, anything like that. Those are all important things to load in your GPT. That way your GPT has your terminology. It understands kind of where you're coming from. And that way your answers are tailored to you and not to some generalized football universe out there. And then you can take your Hudl stuff. You can upload Hudl data if you'd like. But like what I like to do is just take, the ODK clips, and I'm a defensive coordinator this year, so I like to take offensive stuff. I'll do a ODK, and then I will create a playlist of just the offensive clips for a game, and I'll upload it into my GPT. And then we have certain questions that we'll ask that. I have some quick coordinator questions over in the free tools on the website, so go over and check that out as well. Just 3 prompts for offense, 3 prompts for defense that kind of get you started. Also, there's a free guide on how to watch Hudl film with AI over there as well. But once you do that and you add the correct prompts, AI will show you the problems. What are some things that they do that could be problems for you based on your system? What are some things that you can do to maybe counteract what they're doing? I'm doing a live clinic here on the 16th of June at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So put that on your calendar. I'll be doing a live clinic, a live defensive game plan clinic where I'll actually walk you through how I game plan. I'm doing offensive off-season breakdown for our first opponent, so I'll actually kind of walk you through the beginnings of that and how we are going to prepare to get our game plan together to play those guys. So if you're around, put it on your calendar. That's a Tuesday night, the 16th at 8 p.m. EST. So put that on your calendar. We'll be developing a live. Developing a defensive game plan here live on the channel. Obviously, it'll live on the channel as well. So if you can't be here, you can catch the replay. And then all the presentations and stuff will be over on the website, so you can download those and keep them. And that's kind of in keeping with what we're doing now. We're kind of moving away from putting courses out on CoachTube and things like that. And I love CoachTube. We'll still have some stuff over there, but we're kind of doing, our free live clinics and putting them over here instead of turning them into courses and doing things like that. So, using your AI assistants, once you built your GPT, once you've loaded your system and uploaded the film, it kind of presents your problems for you. And then you're able to turn those answers into actions by creating your game plan. And, this is just kind of a short, video explaining that. Like I said, the complete guide is over on the website. But if you build your GPT, you load your systems, your playbooks, your play calls, and things like that, you upload your film, you can really use your ultimate AI football coach to help you identify problems, and then you can take those answers that it gives you and create actions that will help. And like I said, guys, 65% of you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, so if you would, it's a free way you can support what we're doing here at the Varsity Edge. Drop a like on the video, subscribe. You can hit your notification. We're going to be a lot more regular. We're doing some things. If you want to follow my IRL channel, we do some football stuff over there, but we also do some other things. Our latest video talks about passing the praxis. So if you're one of those young teachers, I develop a system for you to help you pass the praxis for free. So don't pay for all those study guides and things. I'm going to show you how you can use AI to build your own study system. I passed the Pearson reading the first time, which has a 65% failure rate, and I studied for 15 minutes a day for 2 weeks using the system I developed and passed it. And you ain't got to be perfect. You just got to pass. Get your certification and move on with your career. And that's kind of what I did. So like I said, drop a like on the video, go over to the website, join the members area. If you don't want to join the members area, you want to kind of help to support what we're doing right here on the channel, you can donate. Anything that helps, between software and everything, it's not a cheap thing to continue to do, but it's something that I love to do. I love to help coaches, and this is my way of giving back. Check out my other channel at Coltharp Connect. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Coach Coltharp. Got Twitter. You can follow our new Twitter channel, at the Varsity Edge. The at Coach Coltharp has been hacked, so I'm working on trying to get that back. I don't know if I will, which kind of sucks because it has like almost 6,000 followers. So go follow the new Twitter. And if you're on Twitter, hey, feel free to tweet that my account had been hacked, because that would kind of help us maybe get it back. All that being said, hey man, appreciate you stopping by the channel. Be different, coach different, keep learning, keep coaching. We'll see you next time.